Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video. Today we have the new car on test. I'm gonna show you all the details of this new 2023 Volvo XC40. As you can see, this is the facelifted version, and by this grille you can notice that we also have the electric version, so the Recharge Twin. More about the specifications a bit later on. Now I want to focus on the design. Since we have the facelifted version, you do notice the new design of those lights, beautiful LEDs with the Thor hammer and the daytime running LEDs that turn into indicators, which you see here, for example, when we lock or unlock the car, these turn into LED indicators. Now the front grille has got, of course, different design on the Recharge version. Since we have the electric model, the grille is closed, and I really think this looks very nice and very nicely incorporated into the front. The car also has new bumper, and overall very sleek design. Tell me in your comments, how do you like it? I do love the clean lines, but also very robust styling. When you take a look from this angle, you see how muscular it is. And yeah, well, I'm really a big fan of this spec. If you follow me regularly, you will know that I'm a huge fan of black color, so this would be my kind of spec. Tell me in the comments which color would you choose. Of course, various options are available. Let me show you the side profile. 4 meters 44 is the length, and here you notice the gloss black edges of the window trims and the beautiful wheels. These are the 20-inch diamond cut finish, and the dimension of the tires 235/45 R20. Beautiful diamond cut finish and winter tires on this one. Robust wheel arches and the side skirts. And now you can notice the gloss black edges in here. This is where you have the Recharge lettering and the charging port, of course, here. And from the rear, the eye-catching LED tail lamps. And overall, I'm really a big fan of the XC40. My father actually drives one. He has the petrol version. Of course, now we have the electric version on a test. And yeah, I want to hear your thoughts on the exterior design. Of course, here you do notice the roof spoiler, once again Recharge lettering. And so that you don't mistake it for anything else, here you do see the Recharge Twin lettering. Nice white to go in nice contrast with the exterior color. The rear bumper has got the robust design, and let's unlock the car once again. If we open the tailgate, we can do it like this. There we go, electric tailgate on this one. 419 liters of storage room, but also some convenient features. For example, look at this, you can do this. Then you have some additional room here for your cables, and the hooks for your shopping bags are on both sides. There's also the ski hatch, and you can fold the seats 60/40, so really a nice practical vehicle. Press this to close the tailgate. Let's do another walk around. And yeah, well, that is the design of the facelifted XC40 Recharge Twin. And now it is time that we explore the interior of this car. So let's go. And you may notice also that we have the nice lights here. And yeah, this is the layout in front of the driver. Digital cockpit, new infotainment system here. Of course, the well-known Volvo design with huge area here for various things. You can even put a smaller laptop here. Nice carpeting, windows and mirror switches. Harman Kardon speakers on this one, and this is nicely illuminated during the night, so you will see that in my night point of view drive. But now it is time that we see the interior from driver's perspective. Starting with a wider view, a well-known Volvo steering wheel, digital cockpit in front of the driver, main touchscreen, few buttons, and the lovely layout here on the dashboard. But let's change the view and let me show you more details. Okay, then here we have the digital cockpit in front of the driver, and by pressing this you can change between the view with the navigation or this like the minimalistic one. Here is the main touchscreen with the new infotainment system. I will go through the details in a moment, but let me just show you the physical buttons. Hazard lights, maximum blow, changing of the tracks, play and pause buttons, 12-volt power supply, 2 USB-C ports, wireless charging pad for your phone, and you see the minimalistic design of the gear selector, the adjustable cup holders, additional room here. And let me just show you this. We do not have the start button because the car realizes when you get inside the vehicle and put it to drive, the car is ready actually to go. And here in the middle, the armrest with storage area in here. This is fixed. Love this stitching that matches the stitching of those seats. Let me show you the glove box. There we go, nice opening and closing. And here is where you see the patterns that reflect the terrain. This is illuminated during the night and it looks gorgeous. I will show you that during the point of view drive at night, but I think now you can also see it a bit. So that is a very cool feature if you ask me. And the new infotainment system, let's see some of the details. Google Maps, so you see now we have the Google Maps and it's very responsive. Look at this. Here is where you can change these settings and put, for example, the satellite view if you prefer it. But yeah, I think this is really good. Zoom in like this or even here. So really easy to use and very, very fast and very responsive. Press this to go into this home menu, radio stations, Apple CarPlay, car status. You can also change between various things that you have here. AC controls are here, so it's also very easy to use those. And you change the temperature here, so no problems whatsoever. Press this, heated steering wheel on this one and the heated seats as well. And here is the adjustment for the passenger. Various settings are available here. So for example, driving settings can be adjusted here. Also, we do have the off-road mode here and the steering assist, lane keeping aid, ready to drive notification, one pedal drive, and this is really a one pedal drive, so the car will stop fully. And once you get used to it, it can be very cool because you will really drive just with one pedal in most of the cases, especially in the city. And yeah, steering feel firm, you can adjust that as well. And various information are available here regarding your drive, sound, connectivity, controls. So a lot of options. Headrest fold, you can do that as well for the back seats. And yeah, well, not gonna go through all the details here, but here is where you would adjust most of the things within the system itself. And the charging, here is where you can set the charge limit. 90% is recommended to preserve the battery. And yeah, well, I think that's pretty much it. I can also show you the 360 view of the cameras, and when you press this, you go into the camera view, back to the 360 view. You can also adjust these settings, wheel guidelines and the volume and parking sensors and stuff like that. And here is where you have all of the things in one place, radio, and then you can adjust between various stations and stuff like that. You can also adjust announcements and stuff like that. So a lot to choose from. Tell me in the comments, how do you like this infotainment system? And yeah, well, I think this is really easy to use, and I love the Google Maps. Look at this, also the clicking sound of those air vents, it's just beautiful. I also want to show you the frameless mirror. These are the lights, and this car also has the panoramic sunroof, and when you slide this, it closes. And let me also show you the sun visor. There we go. And on this side as well. Now it's time to see how much space I have at the rear bench. Time to check out the space at the rear bench. I love those massive doors at the rear. There we go. And this is it, just about right. I'm 1.87 m and still some room actually left. This is convenient to put some things. And here are your air vents as well as the 12-volt power supply. And let's see the middle armrest. There we go, with the sort of like the adjustable cup holders. And here is where you have the ski hatch. And this is the situation for my hat. We do have the panoramic sunroof, and as you can see, still some room left. I'm 1.87 m once again. And now it's time to open the frunk. Look at this. Hydraulic struts, and here is where we are greeted with additional 31 liters of storage room, convenient for example, cables or smaller bags. This is really convenient, and it's definitely a big plus to have this as well. This is the charging port. There we go. DC charging. And now let's talk about the specs. And now the specs. This is the Recharge Twin, which means we have the dual electric motor layout and all-wheel drive. 408 horsepower and 660 newton meters of torque. Very fast car, 4.9 seconds to reach 100, and the top speed is 180 kilometers per hour. This car has the 78 kilowatt hour battery, and by WLTP standard the range is between 400 and 438 kilometers on one charge. Now, Volvo also announced that there will be a rear-wheel drive layout, so those are some exciting news. Also, I believe that the specifications of those models will be a bit different, so more info about that once it arrives on the market. Let's do another walk around, this time with the indicators turned on. Alright guys, that's it. Thank you very much for watching this video. We are now going on a point of view drive, so stay tuned for that. Tell me in the comments how do you like this car, and see you on the point of view test drive. Bye bye.